Hey there YouTube, what's going on? It's been a good month since my last video because January's been cold and I've been hibernating. So I thought I'd get one out real quick before my trip. Let you know I'm still out here. I spent a little time this month doing some mods, which I'm going to show you right now. And let's get to it. First thing I did was the fridge. I moved the fridge. Originally it was running front to back this way. And problem with that is my batteries are in the back. Anytime I needed to check water on the batteries, I had to move the entire fridge out of the way, and that was a real pain in the butt. So I turned it 90 degrees and made it side to side. So now it opens up this way instead. That works out just fine. I also, once that was turned sideways, let me turn this light on here. I had all this extra space, so I made a shelf unit down here, and I hinged the top so I could lift up the hinge top, pull out this shelf unit, and get to my batteries in the back and water them real easy. So now I have my stove is bunged in here. I also got a small plastic container which I screwed to the shelf for kitchen items. And I got my can opener in there, some spices and whatever else I throw in there as I go along. I mounted my 110 inverter down here, so I have my 110 power handy. Down at the bottom I have kitchen supplies like, pots, pans, cups, plates, whatever. I mounted a CO monitor right here, so when I'm using the heater, which I got going right now, it's about 43 outside, and that's keeping it toasty in here. I'm safe. I got the CO monitor. I also mounted a fire extinguisher over here, so I have that handy in case there's ever a grease fire or something when I'm cooking. Another thing I did is I bought the seat swivel for the front passenger seat. And that swivels around and faces the back and makes for a very comfortable place to sit, and also opens up and makes it feel a lot larger in here. Another thing I did is this is the 12-volt plug from the refrigerator. I chopped it off about 6 inches from the fridge. This is like 16 gauge wire. It's pretty light, and these 12-volt cigarette lighter type plugs are real inefficient. They're not good conductors. They build up heat and waste juice. So I replaced that with 12 gauge wire direct to the battery so that it will use less power. So I think that's about it. I will comment one more time on the fridge. It's a great fridge. I had the winter dual zone before this one. I ended up returning that because it was too loud and it drew a lot more power than the Dometic. The Dometic is very quiet. It's running right now. When the green light's lit, the compressor's running. When it turns amber, the compressor will stop. So right now I'm pulling about 3.3 amps off the battery, and about 0.2, 0.3 is for the two LED lights. So it's running at around 3 amps right now. And as it reaches temperature, it'll drop down a little bit. Overnight, it's been running all night. I used 5% of my battery power, which is about 11 amp hours. So it's fairly efficient. And it also has a USB port down here, which I didn't think I'd use that much, but I'll tell you what, I use it all the time. Plug it in the camera, the phone, whatever. So I really like it. And I enjoy having the dual zone. So now I have a dedicated freezer. I freeze some meats. I got ice cubes in there for cocktails, ice cream, whatever. So it's nice having that extra luxury on the road. Alright, so that's about it for now. I'm going to be heading out maybe in a week or so. We're heading down to Florida for a little while. Escape the winter up north. So hopefully I'll have more videos from down there. See you soon.